Tak, a jsme zpátky v mohavské pustině u Fallout New Vegas. Tam, kde jsme předtím skončili, to znamená, že už nám stačí dojít jenom do New Vegas a podívat se, co nás tam čeká. Ježišmarja, já jsem zapomněl, že mám tebe u sebe. Pojď. Potřebujeme si vyřídit účty s někým, kdo nám prostřelil hlavu. Tak. Počkat, tam žádná stanice obchodní není. Jo. Já tady s tou objevím. Kdo nás kde střílí? Jste postižení všichni, fakt, že jo. Jen počkejte, až já se vyzbrojím. To ty náboje nebudou stačit. Tak. Jo, tady je další stanoviště. Camp McCarran. Tam se taky podíváme. Už mám pocit, že tam zrovna něco je. Žrádelna. O slováru písme žrádelna. Tak, McCarran, akorát, že má vstup přesně na druhé straně. Mám radost. Ten vstup pro zbraně zadarmo. Tak, co jsou tady nějaký fíndové? Víte? Tady jsou NCR stráže. Howdy, partner. Všichni tují. Jo. Tak, beru. Ty máš co? Typek, beru, tak ho jsem už nechat. Pojď, jak je ten třetí, aha. Beru, jak si nech. Jdeme. O tyhle ty se taky ještě budu muset postarat. To je. A tak je. Ups. Au. Já vlastně to mám ve Fallout 3 nastavený. Počkat, jo, opakovačka. Ty bývají drahý. Tak o nic, ty máš... Jaká zbraň máš jako kde? Máš náboj, ale máš zbraň. OK. To je jaký užitečný, jo, jdi do boje s nábojem, ale bez zbraně. Odkaď, tady. Tady byla střelba, ne? Jeden NCR voják to nepřežil, výborně, seberu mu zbroj. prdele, domů se beru prachy, náboje, zbraň. Tak, co máte vy u sebe? Laserová puška, zátku, příštivý granát, ohlala. Jak další? Au. To je zas. To je tak levej s touhle puškou. Tak a tady už bude vstup. Jo, to je jakože hlavní brána. Tam zalezem, nabereme questy. Jo. Vlastně ještě... Jako questy můžu nabrat, ale nebudu je plnit zatím. Počkej, s váma... S váma nemůžu obchodovat, no. Ne. Počkej, pak jsem vlastně lezu, co? Kopcu to plnit ty questy? Teď zatím nemusím. Já zatím nemusím. New Vegas. Jak je tam zatím to Las Vegas? Tak. Jo, já si objevím Gunrunners. Gunrunners budou hodně potřeba, protože mají něco, co já chci. Tak, jsou tady. A pak půjdeme na freeside. Třeba si vyřídit účty s jedním šmejdem, co nám ustřelil málem hlavu. Tak, pak ráci zbraní, výborně. Tak, prodat. Jo, tak jakože na zbroj už nemá žádnou odolnost, aha. A on má jenom 1000 zátek, ty, to je blbý. Plazmová puška, prachová nálož, magnumis, lužební puška, tříštivá mina, tříštivý granát, vulkán, dobrý. Tak. Ano, 50 kalibry. To si začnu tady schraňovat už hned. A já budu potřebovat nějakou zbroj. Jak rád bych to koupil, ale nemůžu. A já to nechám zatím takhle. Jsi zač. Budeš pašeráš zbraní, ne?
I don't handle buying and selling for the gunrunners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk. None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business. Later.
Takhle. Asi nepůjde tak jednoduše. Já potřebuji taky získat hodně zátek, no. Ježíšmarja. Pojď mi. Nečekal, co? Ha? Hej, nic, jo, mormonská pevnost. Co zatím nechám být? Čekej. Já tu krysu odstřelím, až tady neběhaj. Tak. Teď si vzal tu mačetu. Kam zdráš? A je můj jam. Teď mi dač. Patříš ke králu, super vědět.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. Goodbye.
Tak, no tak pucím.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Jo.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Zajímavé, že budovy tyjo to nekontrolujou.
Exterminate.
Jsme na stripu.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas. Consider me your personal welcome, Wise. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner. Yeah, partner. That's the spirit. He'll be waiting for you.
Pán majitel vždy vítězí, ole. Opravdu vždycky.
Welcome to Vegas.
No vidíš, že ten sekirotron. Jo. Se zmizel.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. I see you brought a friend. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside. Come back soon now.
I've got your back.
Zůstaň tady. Kam teď?
I'll sit tight.
Zůstaň. Sedni. Takže já bych pak na tebe zapomněl, kdybych byl tady uvnitř.
Where to, partner?
Kam náhodou přece, ne?
Penthouse floor.
Mr. House.
The Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will be shot.
Ježišmarja, jo.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally and, I suspect, figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see? You aren't going to ramble on about the virtues of life out in the wastes, are you? It's a desert, you do realize. A
No.
radioactive desert where humans subsist in a barbaric state. Difficult to glorify convincingly. They are, however, aptly named. For that's what you'd be out there. Wasted. Here on the Strip, your talents can be put to use. Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it. The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
Okay.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss? Until then.
Ah. Dove to scassina.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the high roller suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Casino.
Casino floor.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Jo, jo. Já vlastně budu muset nechat, až půjdu za sídrem.
I've got your back.
Jo, to je za trest.
I thought nobody has ever been inside that place.
That one must be important around here.
Check that out.
Yeah.
I just left a lucky 38.
Damn, and he looks good too.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you.
Tak, můžu tudy jak Camp McCarran, nebo mi to zakážete?
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Já mám zapít rádio, nebo co? Ah.
Has your life taken a turn to
Howdy. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. Citizens.
I bet it feels real nice to be carrying those weapons around on the Strip. Oh, damn, Mr. House has forbid any NCR military personnel from carrying any sort of firearms on the Strip. Well, except for Captain Pappas. Mr. House still doesn't trust the NCR. A word of advice. The Securitrons won't put up with any funny stuff out there, so don't do anything stupid. It's your first time on the Strip?
Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. Well, that's all I have for you.
Okay then, you should know the rules. Just stay out of trouble and have fun.
C'è il restroom.
Said you love someone when it wasn't quite true.
Go on through, soldier.
Yeah, but you shouldn't, because it's a sin to tell a lie.
Kámo, kde máš nadřízený?
Soldier.
Tak aby to býval důstojník jeden.
Please obey all weapon laws.
A není. Takže by tady. Má. Má. Hej, kde máte nějakého velitele? What the hell?
Go on through, soldier.
Ale tu mám můžu jet. Ale po mě budou střílet, ne? Jsou v čilu. Máte štěstí. No, za nic. Když počkat, vlastně nějaký quest tady můžu udělat. Na druhou stranu.
I pity anyone who crosses Boyd. That woman is relentless.
Pojdu.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place? Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently. Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him. Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy. I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination. I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day. That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Okay, bună.
Long time no... See, Silus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was.
Okay, no nic.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
Glad you're with us. About how it would look. When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Nah.
Pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try them.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom.
Mimochodem, jak jsem dostali do sklo?
Rage in fashion circles.
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling. When wearing it, it cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head.
Let me in. Let me in.
And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in. He's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. I need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm? You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order. Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors. I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room. Get away from me.
Co si dáme? Přežití nahoru. Probování se bude hodit léčení. Ne, obchodování léčení. Aspoň na 25 a plížení.
Let's finish this up, then we can talk. Is something the matter, Celus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Celus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
No.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm. You think I could get where I was in the Legion army if I feared death? I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken. You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot. I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery. I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that. Get away from me.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission. Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be. Yep. See you around.
Tak, já si zpátky nahodím zbraně.
Hello.
Ty, jak se mnou. Jo, tady vezmu ještě tuhle misi. Našle, kde jste? Jsou záchod na druhé straně. Já nepotřebuju.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
To mi řekneš, jo, do očí. Howdy,
A
partner.
pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22? No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22. Where to begin? Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible? Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you. Skepticism can be forgiven, but I think you'll come around if the reports I've heard are true. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlocked the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you? Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job? I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keely. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs? But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keely, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich, not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you find Keely and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead. I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Right. Good luck.
Yeah.
Something. I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran? You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word. Yeah, on top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out. Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them, and they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen. That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get home,
já to vyčistím.
it mean a lot. Watch for
Hned
civilians, too.
raketomec.
The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here. Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan. Now we're trying to secure the Strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning. Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Jo.
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here. Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. It sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there. Everything was going according to President Campbell's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers, but our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
Neboj sa to. Vyhrajeme. Tak, jdeme. Čeho by ven? Vlastně můžeme ven. Počkej, já chci... To je retard. Zpátky. Pojedeme nad zemkou. Jo, pojďte, tady jsou ještě nějaké vlastně další questy. Co se tady?
Patrol in the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Tak. Oni mi nedali klíče. Což ty? Kde je ta ženská? Je obrečený. Ježišmarja, tohle nenávidím. Tam šla. Ale prostě zmizela. To je jedno.
You're back.
A nic. Peče na mě. A došel jsem. Tady je totiž taky jeden quest.
Hey. Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind. I know. I've been crying. Stupid. I'm supposed to be a soldier. My husband, he's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain. Colonel says he can't spare the men to bring Esteban back home. And the fiends, they put all kinds of mines and traps around his body. Snipers, too. Mister, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account. Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the Repcon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said. There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is.
Boj se. Řešíme, jdu si pro nějaký zásoby, jdu si pro zbroj. Žádnou nemám.
You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
Mhm.
Take your pick.
Tak, co můžu ještě prodat? Nic. Já tam hruza s tebou.
Hey, can't you see I'm busy here? Nah, I'm just kidding. This has to be the most worthless patrol duty on the whole base. They never attack this gate. They just put me back here because they don't think I can handle anything else. Catch you later.
Ani jdeme zpátky na strip. On je tu, hej. Tak, z kasíno.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Jo.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Nic.
Have a good time, baby.
Když mi jde.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Mhm.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer. I can't do that, baby, and you know it. There's a lot of angles to this caper. Complexities aplenty. But plenty of action, too. Enough for both of us. But we don't jabber about that out here in public. Like I said, we should be talking somewheres private. To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed. Where's my manners? Here's some cash up front. There'll be more where that came from. Wait for me in the presidential suite. We got a future together, you and me. It's time we got started.
Keep those hands where I can see them.
Baby, this little meet and greet of ours, chalk me up as a no-show. It would be 41 flavors of stupid to let you get a drop on me. And you've caused plenty enough trouble as is. You forced my hand. Hell, I gotta skip town because of you. A real pain in the caboose. Nowheresville, that's where. Sorry about the double cross. Or are we up to quadruple? But if someone's gonna die, it's you. All this is just work ethic run wild? That's your line? I don't know. Can you get it through your thick skull to leave me in the chip alone? If bullets can't get through, what hope is there? God damn it. I'm actually gonna let you live? What's come over me? Scramsville, baby. The stripping you part ways, dig? You come around me again, you won't be getting back up.
Jo. Kluci pro tebe.
And no sudden moves around the boss, got it?
Jo, a kde je?
Hey, baby, what's the haps?
The eyes of the mighty Kaisar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Kaisar's camp as we speak. I am the greatest of Kaisar's Frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip. Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Kursor Lucullus will be waiting. Kaisar awaits.
Jo, ještě na tu ambasádu musím jít. Jak mám zapomněl. Tak to je cool, tyjo, hnedka. Давай. Počkej, tu má? Jo. Howdy, partner.
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job. I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either. To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munition stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me? Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us. Goodbye.
Tak, výbušné záležitosti. Já si přejdím quest. Kvůli... Ne, jo. Tak. Tak. Jo. Musím začít trošku zvolna. Vlastně nemusím mít turma. Jo, východní brana na Freeside. A tady turma jsou. Už jdu hodinku, jsem nic moc neudělal ještě. Já se obávám, že mě bude hodně bolet, jako tam dojít. Vzhledem k tomu, že nemám zbroj. To mně přijde hodně draho. Ale jak se dostanu? Eventuálně. Maria. Ten bunt je takový cápek. Všechno odstřelí z kilometru. Jste vyzač. Očividně děcka.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder
Závislák.
Prim went down and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe.
Tyjo, vy se zajímáte o Primu? Ten je od vás pěkně daleko, víte o tom. Tak a tady to budu muset hodně rychle proběhnout. A už střílej. A. No, střílej po budově, ne po mně. Dobrý vědět. To oni střelili po něm, ne po mně. Dobrý, proběh jsem to. Hi. Smůla. Čiju, kam on žije? Kotákové gigačer.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Dobrý.
Are you even human? Some kind of mutant? Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces. Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Jo.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Hey.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit. Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see. You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis. You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Nebune. Nebemuzea. Volare. Cosa puoi vedere questo? Čekaj, to je tohle. Ne. Ne. Čekaj. Joj. Já zadarmo. Speak.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people. Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means? Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions. Ask away. So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while. And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born, but otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know? Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit. That's right. Our Geiger counter indicates that the base was radioactive, but not dangerously so. Enough time has passed. Anything else you want to know? Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops. Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know? You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know? Once we restore power, we learn that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry. That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... Words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know? Doyle found a file somewhere on the base with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades. It'll be spectacular, won't it? You should talk to Loyal. I bet you could help. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice. Bye.
Čekaj, se takhle bere? A jak lidi chrápe. Tak, ty máš ty solární panely, že?
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please. If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways. Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. Be sure to stop on back and let me know when the arrays are fixed.
Allora, jdeme do Helios 1. Kde je Helios? Ne, tady. Helios 1. Je. Pak ještě musím zasít hrem, tyjo. By se nezbláznil. Čtyři úkoly. Tak. Sebereme tady části solárních panelů, které nejsou potřeba. A opravíme s nimi ty solární panely tam v Nellisu. Počkej, tudma. Super, budeme s tímhle trotlem.
Who the hell are you? They'd bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they? Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long. Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here. What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good. Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency, and I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you? Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Here, you'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Jako vážně. Počkej, jedeme ven. Tady. Tak nám ke mně naběhl. Černá hora, tam se taky podívám. Tam mám raketomet vlastně. Zachránit součástky. Tak je další. Já aktivuju tady ten terminál. Ahoj. Díky. Tak, terminál číslo 1. Čekání na mainframe, ještě to druhý musím opravit. Ale na to už nemám tyho level na hackování. Takže to si opravíme trošku jindy, Helios. Jdeme, poslední. Tak, a mapa světa. Nice. Okay. Tady jsou dobrý věci na prodání vlastně. Kde jsou ty vojáci bratrstva oceli? Zde. Je ten kráter. Tady to je. Tady. Beru. Nebyli jste 3 kusy náhodou. Mám pocit, že vždycky byly 3. A nebo jsou 3 někde jinde. Ale asi jo. Všechno můžeš nosit tyho power armor, nebo ne?
Fine by me.
Samozřejmě, že jo. Já musím se na Veroniku. A to může nosit. Tam budeme mít raketu medovců. Já si ten svůj a lepší. Jak já se těším, až budu mít svůj standardní výbavu. Zatím mám jenom půlku standardní výbavy. Počkat. Nebo ne, tady. A ještě půjdu pak rovnou k těm pavoukům, mravencům. A udělám 2 úkoly najednou.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them. Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free. Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Má se tohle. Давай. Aha, jo. Ne, ty ne. Ten druhý tápek je kde? Ne. No to bych tě potřeboval, brácho, že jako vylez odkud, kdekoliv seš, jako. Tak já.
What is it, outsider? I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants. If you're willing to take the risk, be my guest. I've got it set to broadcast a powerful signal at 24,000 hertz. Just place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Dobrý, berem. Jdeme dál. Au. Tak, plachneme 2 úkoly najednou. Ne, a nevyskočí, škoda. Co pak to tady je? Počkat, jeden. Tak. Ještě nějaký? A ještě jak jeden. Jo, nejtučně. Teď si podívám tady ten panel. Jo, takže musím těm generátorům. Dobrý vědět. Nerovnější. OK. Ztratil hlavu. Čus. Já nahodím ten emitor rovnou a bude to vyřešený. Tak, mějte se. Drtič hmyzu. Tak, co budu munici samozřejmě. Počkat, rozsvíť. Počkej, jdeme lootit. Protože kvůli tomu tady reálně jsem. Tak, to je všechna munice. Tak jdeme nahodit hlavní spínač. Čekaj, teď vlastně ještě někde munice, ne? Tady je ten granátomet, ne? Jo. Davaj. Tak. A myslím, že po tomhle úkolu už můžu za Caesarem. Takže Boona budu muset vlastně nechat. Já ho nechám ve Vegas. Protože ten by tam dělal pěkný brikle. Kdybych tam šel s ním. Tak, jdeme ven. Jdeme jim předat úkoly, jsou splněný. Tak, pojď. Hele, jeden úkol.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead? Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Nemá úroveň výtečně. Já si dám léčení nahoru. Plížení. Jo, výbušně nebudu potřebovat nahoru. No tak můžeme. Level up. Tak. Bychom měli on ten raketomet nemá jako v inventáři. Škoda, kdybych mohl louhnul.
Hello, outsider. Need something? Well, how about that? Turns out you aren't completely useless working with your hands.
Pěkně.
See ya.
Tak, já mám být ruce levý.
Once a Republican, always a Republican.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around.
Jo.
Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Jdeme vytáhnout B29 z jezera. Loyle, to sem. Potřebujem si promluvit. Dawaj. Pojď sem.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady and the water. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say? Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest. Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Jo, tu chci. Tu ještě to bude hodně potřeba ještě.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us. I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather. Great. That's all I need to get the rebreather to work right. I don't think you'd want to start breathing water halfway down.
Třeba vědu. Tak jdeme hledat tlakový hrnec.
Hey there. Back for more? Have you found a pressure cooker so I can finish the rebreather? Me?
Jo. Takže jo, že mi to sebral, byl to kretén. Takže on po mně chce něco, co mu nemůžu dát. Co, kde já to naposledy našel? Počkej, to určitě bude zpátky v dílně. Jsem si jistý. Protože já bych tu zbroj docela potřeboval. Konduktor. A. Ale to není super, mám radost. Kamu, kde to mám sehnat tlakový hrnec? Jsi fakt zrudat, jo, víš o tom, že jo? Co tak půjdu ty jídelny? A radši mi to spadne. Mám radost. Tak, pokračujeme v trasové jízdě. Doufám, že tentokrát už to nespadne. Tady jak svině. Přístupový kód. No.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime.
Fakt v popelnicích, jo, tohle. Jo.
Yeah? Sure. Pearl gave the green light. Take a look at the manifest.
Tak to jo. Máš raketomet, kámo? Zde nemá raketomet. Kámo, to je zrovna to, co chci, nejvíc nemáš. Ne, počkat. To je jedno mi, já už dostanu nahoru. Takže power armor nemůžu mít, škoda. Aspoň mám tu zbroj, no. Ne. 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 Potřebuji něco, čím je tlakový hrnec. Kde to mám sehnat? Takže já ho rozcup toho trotla. A nechci obyčejný hrnec. Chci tlakový hrnec. Rozbitý to nechci ani. Ne. Ne. Já si fratuju, to je fakt, že jo. To jasně nic nebude takovýho, co? Něco jako tlakový hrnec, že? Počkat, tady... Kovový hrnec. Já bych chtěl prostě tlakový hrnec. Hrnec, je? Hrnec. Ne, počkej. Ne. Nikdo nic neviděl. Počkej, oděv, bojová, mám to zpátky, nazdar. Tak, jdu zpátky za ním. A doufám, že mě tentokrát nepošle do háje. Jo, on to má ty věci. No. Kamaráde. Víš, jak skončí? Víš, jak dopadneš, až s tebou skončím? Tlakový hrnec. Jak to mám sebrat? Třeba kdo by mohl mít tlakový hrnec, ale na to seru. Bude. Já tě nechám tady. Severní brana na stry. Zůstaň tady. Počkej, ne. Jako ten Woodcove. A já jdu za Caesarem. Čele fotka Izra. Tak, já jdu přímo před. Přes to radioaktivní městečko, že? Tohle. Teď si dále pokoj, kucí, že ne. Tak, beru. Beru. Přímo před. A tady budou ještě nějaký další gůlové. Tak půjde po mně nebo ne? Jo, půjde. Dáme další. Nechní. Tak. Lásenku. A teď už by to žádný neměli být, že jo? Vidíte, je tam kaktus. Dobrý. Můžeme jít dál.
What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider? You wear the mark of Caesar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp.
Kotolnická záhrada. Kotolnická. Jdeme dál. Nadar kucí. Jestli nevšimejte.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver? The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat.
Jak několik hodin.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
Okay. My za Caesarem. Co po nás bude chtít? Tak to vyjmá, to je jedno.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the
Birdman. Jo, s tím se setkáme.
Maybe I shouldn't have eaten that lizard. See you later, alligator.
Dobrý. Už se mi to rozpadne.
You here to fight in the arena? Then you're talking to the right man.
Jo.
That can be arranged. You will be facing off against a couple of disobedient slaves. Not much of a challenge, but it might be entertaining to watch. Remember the rules. Light armor and machetes only. And, of course, to the death. Good luck. Over here!
Je to dvě. Na něj. Mohl.
As expected, it wasn't much of a fight, but what can you expect from slaves? There's a captured NCR trooper available, Sergeant Andrews. He's already been challenged once and survived, so he should be a worthy opponent. Careful in there. He's tougher than he looks.
Oh. Sem. Já už nemá hlavu ani.
A good fight. Some NCR troopers can be competent fighters. I have a dangerous one for you. An NCR ranger by the name of Stella. We got lucky since we rarely capture rangers alive.
Jo, a
Even though
teď má
she's a
NCR
woman,
pod
she's
zámkem
killed every man
Centuriona.
who's faced her
Aha.
in the arena. Even one of the elite Centurions. With her bare hands. Watch out for her. She's one of the deadliest fighters I've ever seen.
Aha! Get some!
Dead. Jdeme ven.
I'll wait.
Unbelievable. You stood against a ranger in single combat and survived.
No to víš, já jsem půlír, no.
Sorry, but there's nobody left who'd even be a challenge for you. Go.
I'll wait. Through to Kaisar.
No. Ale, proto Kajsar. Už jsem vám říkal, kluci, že já jsem z NCR. Se to vyřídím. Já ale štovnu tohle.
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time. That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat? You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started? I like the servile attitude. Keep it up. The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching. Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are two steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried. I'm not asking you to do this. I'm telling you. Now take the platinum chip, go down to that bunker or whatever it is, and destroy whatever gizmo happy Brahmin shit you find. And just in case you're thinking of slipping away, now that you've finally got that platinum chip in your hands, go ahead, try that. And I'll have you hunted down and your head mounted on a pole. Now get to it, Wale.
Ale, to takhle za výhrušky. No. Palovací mechanismus nemáme, protože jsme se nechali načapat, že? Od granátníků, já se odsaď jde vidět Helios 1, ani nevím.
Kaisar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him. Kaisar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Takže vy jste zblbil oceán, jeďte tam, to je váš problém. Ale. Tak. Co to jdeme? Nasadit. Počkej, 4, 3. Howdy, partner.
Well, you're here ahead of schedule. I suppose it's just as well. This is where I wanted you to end up after all. I knew I could rely on Caesar to give you back the platinum chip. The platinum chip unlocks this bunker. Hence, you have it. Hence, Benny was captured or killed. Possibly by you, but by my estimates, far more probably by Caesar's legion. Hence, Caesar gave you the chip. Hence, Caesar wants you to destroy whatever you find in this bunker. But that's not going to happen, because you're going to work for me. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at. Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
Law-abiding citizens, please leave the area.
Right. Давай. Tak, to je munice tady spousta. Čeká, teď to jde deaktivovat, sakra. To je jedno. Bej tuhej. Četvrta. Sekirotroni. Poslední 2 průbojní náboje, no. Dead. Dead. Zajímavé. Ničeno. Jo, oni ty snipeky vlastně odebrali. Ten sekretár se pohnul. Tak, gotovo. Tak, vědu nahoru. Se bude hodit. A plné zbraně nahoru. Tak, co dál? Ne. Nepotřebuju. Za později. Ale já dám příživník. Což jako munici budu potřebovat, nejže ne. A to začalo. Co tady? Nic. To je zpátky. To mám snipeky, že jo? Jo. To jsou zvuky, tyjo.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind. Your work here is done. You have...
Teď kdybys viděl, co s tebou udělám. Kdybys tušil, co s tebou hodlám udělat. Nebude pršet, že ne.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again. You're free to leave.
Tak. Jo. Já jsem to chtěl,
I felt the
nepokoj.
ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. There are rewards for doing as I command. Today, your reward is vengeance. You get to decide how Benny dies. Go to Benny. Let him know what you've decided. My Praetorians will perform the execution, unless you want to perform it yourself. Consider it the first of many bestowments.
Yeah.
Why, you little promise breaker. Let me live, Benny, and I'll never come after you, pinky swear. What a fink. Anyway, go ahead and laugh, baby. I ain't blind to the humor in this situation. Yeah, well, laugh it up on your own time. So, baby, what did you find down there? So, all this time, the old man had an entire army in layaway? Clever player. Just imagine the look on Baldy's face when those Securitrons come pouring out on Judgment Day. I'd pay to have that bronze. So all you gotta do is talk to Yes Man. Figure out how to set things in motion. Make Vegas a town I would have been proud of, baby. Let it swing. I see. And how's that gonna happen? Don't do that, baby. Not crucifixion. I could be up there for days with those twisted creeps laughing and pointing.
Jo.
You sick, vindictive fuck.
Ne. Ty jsi mě chtěl zastřelit jak nedlubu. Tvoje vina.
I'm sure you found Benny's demise pleasing. The destruction of an enemy? There are few things more satisfying. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you. Good. Don't know what kind of security he has inside the Lucky 38, but if you can find a way of catching him off guard, do so.
Aby mám od tebe pokoj, takže potom příště tě můžu rozsekat na cucky. Tak. Já jdu do... Počkej, úkoly. Ne. 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 Ne, ne, ne. Nic z toho, hergot. Jo, já vím co, kde jsou Gunrunners. Pašárci zbraní. Vytučně, bych prosil. Tak. 4. 3. To nějakého důvodu, já jsem přetížený, super, mám radost. Tak, prodat. Taky. Taky. Prodat. Raky. Prodat. Tak, brácho. Beru tohle. Čili si vezmu tu AMR. Ne, dobrý, nevezmu. Nemám ani prachy. Ještě si nechám tu starou zbroj zatím. Ale rakety si vezmu, jsou. Puška ne... Jo, počkat, tady missile, beru tady. Sice moc nepoužívám, ale lepší než nic. Tak, a tam ty si vybrat nebudu. Tady se zatím ještě musím spokojit s tímhle. Bůhna nechám tam, kde je. Tak, tady obchodní stanici vezmu. A budu potřebovat Veroniku. Jsem holka. Potřebuju tě.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
Huh.
Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground. Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need. Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level? I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them? Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway? Just wherever the wind takes you, huh? I like that. Keeps things interesting. I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together, help each other out. Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world, looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from. Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. You'll be glad you brought me along. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part ways at any time. No hard feelings. Aw, you really know how to make a girl feel like a stray cat. But, okay, my offer stands. If we run into each other again.
Já vlastně Buna potřebuju propustit. Ne, jsem kámo. Jsem ho nechal.
If there's one thing I won't tolerate, it's working with some dog of the Legion. You've got some explaining to do. If you want me to stick around, that ends now. I don't care what the reasons are. I will not help the Legion. Ever. Got it? All right. But we better not have to have this
Já by
talk
se
again.
nezbláznil.
We take this boat. It's probably the last one we ever take. I'm ready for that. Are you? You ever change your mind? I'll be right there with you.
Kámo, bych to
That
propustil.
guy Benny was a piece of work.
Ne, jo.
If that's what you think. I'll make my way there.
Tak. Jsi pro Veroniku. Počkej, to je tady. Jsem holka, třeba tě.
Couldn't get enough of talking to me the first time, huh? Good. I'd hoped you'd come around. Shall we? Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I asked you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along? Fair enough. Maybe one day I'll have your complete trust and I can be on a long leash. A girl can dream. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh? A bunch of shut-ins who scorn outsiders and hold technology over
Jo, já jsem Power Armory prodala, jsem retardovaný. Čekat. Co je za úkol? Jo, převez pod Kaisera. A... Počkej, mapa světa. Ne. Já potřebuji najít nějaký... Jo, tady tu questline udělám. Pak půjdu do toho bunkru bratrstva oceli. Jo. A udělám ty jejich questy. Sice nemám ty nejlepší zbraně, co bych mohl mít, ale to je jedno. Pojďte, kuci. Tady si nahrbuji prachy nějaký, hlavně. Z těch jejich zbraní. Howdy, partner. Co vás to tam udala? Až se rozpad. Beru. Jak si ne? Beru. Ještě teďka ten volt chain si vezmu. Ale to ti určitě pomůže, to tágo. Ztratila hlavu úplně. Mám u sebe něco? Ne. Tak, kuk. Já mám průbojní na něj, dobrý. A ty ostatní vezmu základní munici. Na to budu muset odprásknout tímhle způsobem, no. Vezmu tady na taktickou pozici. Jo, ne, tam dole, už jsem se lekl, co to je. Tak, kvůli hráčci. Hajtle jede. Vlezte ven, babilci. Jo. Můžete jít za mnou, prosím? Tady jste, konečně. Au. Co, pomůže mi Veronika, nebo ne? Jak pomůže? Vař je dole. Co tenhle trotu? Ještě tady někde jeden. Beru. A je, pojď počkat. No je, co stojí? Pěkný. Beru. A nic.
What'd I miss?
Stávej. Vyhráli jsme. Počkej, pomoc. Smyčka. Ono si s tím pe? Já si vezmu tu pušku. Ne, obecná puška, kolik mám? 2 zásobníky. By něco mohlo víc. Tam jsou potom chánové v tom červeném kanionu. Tak, já jsem dal ty psy. Dole. Si nedá pokoj, že? Jeden pes dole. Další pes dole. A ta munice. A moje hlava. To je odolnější, než vypadá. Tam bylo ještě další psy, no jo. Teď nešla úplně munice do útoční pušky. Dobrý, dejte další. Čekaj, je ten pes, co má ten mozek? Tak je. Dávaj. Tak jsou nějaký zásoby a jestli se nepletu. A jakože nepletu. A. Dávaj. Super, mega steampunk. Co dál? Nepotřebuju. Nic. Jo. Můžu minimálně, protože jedna špinavá voda nepotřebuju. Beru. Jsem nemusel. Brašno beru. Jsou další věci. Beru. A jdeme na to třetí místo, no. Že zpátky lovecká puška. Jo, to už je víc munice. Tak já jdem si vydělat a jdem si pro nějaký XPčka. Jsem minul jaksi. Holka, pomůžeš mě? Víš, to je on. Co toho dal na jednu ránu? Dobrý, druhý. Dead. A? Ještě jednu. And you are dead. Beru. Na hlavu. Aha, ne Veronika. Haló, igen. Vstávej. Dobrý. Šel vzhůru. Už se prospala. Ještě jeden tady někde je. Well, howdy, partner. Dobrý, trefil jsem se. Tak, jo, měl kulovničku, jak to by mě moc neudělal. Já ještě proloutím ten zbytek. A čo, tady někde byli s tím peky, myslím, že se nepletu. Jo. A tady. Těm. Nevá voda, mě nezajímá. Tady kulovnička. Dobrý. Chrápu se. A jdeme k těm pašerákům zbraní. Šráci zbraní? Jdeme dělat velký love.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Tak, pojď, co prodáváš? Tohle. Kovovou zbroj nebudu používat, protože těžkou úplně zbroj nechci. Aha. Stanici. Vulkán. Krot. Takhle. Jo, beru. Jo, AMR. To by mě stalo všechny moje prachy momentálně. Já se podívám na ty... Co je? Jo, teď rakety. A kdybych si chtěl koupit... To jsou ty rakety. Ne. Tady příštivá raketa. Dobrý. Jo, Camp McCarran, prosím. Ne, Camp McCarran, dobrý. A jdem si vybrat odměnu. Čekaj, ty nic. Je ten cápek. Pak seš, kámo. Mám pro tebe super zprávy. Ne, tebe chci. Ne. Co tak, kde je? Z tebe tak někde prochází. Ne, tam nahoře není. Tohle je on? Myslím, že to je on.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Já chci najít jednoho konkrétního vojáka. Tak on je tady. Kámo, tady jsi nikdy nebyl předtím.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends. That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that? This is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours. Think you can take down another one of these scumbags? Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away. You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Well. Driving the Phi. Nothing to say, you son of a bitch? No tips on my golf swing? Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised. I guess we can send first recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the 3rd, there's a bonus in it for you.
Jo, dawaj.
If that's true, that'd be the last of them. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. You've been one hell of a stroke of good luck, you know that? Those 3 scumbags probably killed 20 NCR troopers. And you bring them down alone. Wish I had a few grunts as good as you. Damn good working with you.
To si dáme nahoru. Zapalný zbraně budu potřebovat. Opravování asi a i taky. Tak, já tady půjdu, jak je ta First Recon. Je ta. Jsou. Já říkám, že jestli dobrý tady jsou.
I heard you killed Driver Nafai. My team would have liked to get a shot at him, but we're still glad he's dead. If they've proven hard to kill, yes. Whatever it takes to get the job done, even if it means hiring help from outside the military.
Hey, my man. 10 of spades. First recon sharpshooter. At your service. Oh, yeah. Fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass. Hey, no cause for that. Nah, it's no...
Czego macie nie posłuchać? Czekaj. Leci potem.
Never seen you around before. What do you want? You killed him? Well, shit. Here I dreamed up this whole elaborate revenge fantasy. Didn't really think I'd do it, but as long as the tubby bastard was actually alive, I could pretend like I would. Here, I owe you. Take it and get out of here, before I indulge my inner bitch and spoil the moment. What a pointless trip. Here I thought I'd get a shot at that junkie bastard. Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorobets keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty. Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes. Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number and I'd rather get in her pants. So maybe I'm a stone-cold bitch after all. Yeah, right. You're sniffing up the wrong skirt. Try me again when you're tall, blonde, and female. What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude? Yup, a lot of people make that connection. Big gun, sniper. Some people don't even need to ask. Fiend? Yeah, well, we can't all be heartless shitheads, right?
Hej.
Fiend?
Hej, świnia.
The Ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen them before.
Au.
2 nails in spade.
Jo, počkej, do té věže ještě musím mít. Teď mám už, jak mám výbušniny? Dovednosti výbušniny 45. A myslím, že stačí stejně. Kolik do dalšího levelu? Ještě dost. Kolik? Ne. Kolik mám vědu? 35. Ale já půjdu... Tady jsem. A půjdu do toho bunkru Berta Falcely. A dar kucí. Pípni. Šušmarna se rozpadl úplně všude. Tak. Já myslím, že teď jdu do toho bunkru a asi to utnu. Jedna mucha pryč, ještě druhou. Druhá mucha pryč. Máme ještě třetí na tu kašlu. Tak, kluci, mě si nevšímejte, já jdu okolo. Dead. Někoho sežrali, bych řekl. Tak, jdeme do skrytého údolí. Jo, tady to máme. Tak, skryté údolí. Se tam otevří se. Tak, kde je ten vstup do bunkru? Jo, tady. Samozřejmě teď jenom na škorpionu, že? Pojď tady kuci. Dead. Jdeme dovnitř. Jo, nahle. Tak. Tak, kluci a holky, jdeme dovnitř.
Hold on, I've got this. I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Ah. Cool.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the second level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Roger that.
Looking sharp.
Behave yourself, kiddo.
Tak, ale já to stejně pro dnešek zapíchnu. A. Tak, konec hry. Pro dnešek už to ukončím. Takže. Dneska už se tím pádem loučím, zítra se pokračuje v Just Cause 3. A tím pádem se uvidíme zítra.